In our last episode of Sailing Nervous, we moved Yab Yum to the fuel dock, ready to head out
Yay!
with the help of a dockhand, so that the next morning we could leave at sunrise unassisted.
The Neuse River has a reputation for being difficult when the wind is kicking up the waves, just like when we grounded. So I was so proud of my Vinny for facing his fears and going back out and to try again. He did so awesome. And looking at his face, you would never know how much courage it takes for him to go out into these big waters. We learned our lesson about having the mainsail up minimizes the boat rolling when the waves are hitting us on the beam. So I went up on deck to raise the mainsail.
In this episode, we say goodbye to a really great marina that was a great refuge for us and also protected us from Hurricane Florence. And we head south to warmer weather. So at sunrise, we woke up, and it was really great to be able to just push off from an easy face dock ourselves so we could leave super early. We headed out down the long slipway out onto Bay River, which leads to the mighty Neuse River. I did find myself thinking about, what if the engine stops working? What if my depth finder fails? What if we run aground again? What if the weather forecast wasn't correct? There's lots of things that run through your mind. We were determined today to raise the mainsail, so Amy went on deck to do that. The procedure is fairly simple to raise the mainsail. First, you want to point the boat directly into the wind so there's no power of the wind against the sail, so you can raise it easily. Number two, you want to drop the speed of the boat so it comes up real nice. But the main thing is you want to have plenty of room. You need to anticipate a lot more sea room to be able to do this. And in our situation, we started raising the mainsail, and the area that we were in actually has a lot of shoals, as you remember when we went aground. So we thought we'd be able to have enough sea room to raise the mainsail all the way up. We weren't. We saw quickly that we were getting too close to some of the shoal areas. So we thought, well, let's try again later when we get into more wider waters. So Amy pulled the mainsail back down after getting it up. We are determined to raise the mainsail. And now with the new winch that we've gotten from a friend of ours, we are looking forward to be able to run the lines back to the cockpit so we won't have to go up on deck. Like hot food. Yummy.
Hot food on a cold morning.
So Vinny did a great job. He overcame his nemesis, the Neuse. We crossed it this morning and did really well. It was a good crossing. It's amazing how just different these waterways are just from day to day and time to time. So it's a good morning. We were pretty much to ourselves out here, which we sort of like. I like it better. So it's been a good morning. Good job, Kat.
So we're here. We got in a little while ago, and we had a nice trip down. It's the first time that we have been out in the water in quite a while. So here we are, and we're going to just chill out and settle down and get something to eat.
So we are in our new destination, and I've got to just say this. Okay. The name of this town, some folks pronounce it Beaufort. We were told that North Carolina, this town is called Beaufort, pronounced Beaufort, and the same name for this town in South Carolina is Beaufort. So we're in North Carolina, so I believe we're in the town of Beaufort. Just wanting to clarify where we are on the map. But I'm here in this town, and I still hear people calling it Beaufort. So however you pronounce the name of this town, we are here safely and really enjoying it. The last time we were in this area, we came through sort of the other channel in Morehead City, and that was really a fun time too. But we're going to explore this town and see what this town is like.